You alive, my lives. Hello, good people of the internet. Hello, let me see who is logging in with me here. Hello. And today, no, my candle is not showing. I need y'all to see my candle. I need y'all to see my candle. I'm going to wait for at least one person's call. Yeah, I see one person there. Please comment and say hi, coach, while we are at it, while we are waiting for other people to log in. My name is Coach Malebo. I am a holistic life and wellness coach. I work with the well-being of the mind, the body, and the spirit. And I'm also an author of 2 amazing books called The Journey and Confessions. And welcome to Malebo TV. This is where I teach about transformation and wellness. That is the reason why today we are doing this challenge. And I thought of it, why do we call this thing a challenge? Because now I just, had an awakening and an encounter with God. Why do we say it's a self-love challenge? It's not a challenge. But anyway, because I've already called it a challenge, next time I'll find a better name for it, because now when you're saying a challenge, your mind already thinks, oh, it's difficult. Oh, I cannot. Who is she saying? An inner child. What is an inner child? Hello, Nontlantla. You are always with me, and I love you for that, girl. I love you for that. And who also is with me here? Can I see people joining me and commenting there and saying, hello, coach? Right, so it is 2 minutes past 5 South African time. We are going to start, and whoever is not here today will catch the replay or while we are at it, right? So as I've already said, I am Coach Malebe, and today we are on day 2 of our challenge, our self-love challenge. And what we are talking about today is committing to yourself. Had somebody taught me about this when I was young, it was going to be a lot easier. But now when I was older, I realized how I did not commit to myself and how that actually, hello Delisile, hello, and how that actually impacted my relationship with other people. Guys, I cannot stress this. If you cannot commit to yourself, no one is going to commit to you. Don't even think about that. Yes, it can be for 4 years, and then after that, yeah, bye, girl. That's how it is. So there is a law that governs the entire human race, the law of attraction. Or other laws, we have the law of gravity that says whatever goes up must come down, right? And whether you believe in it or not, if I throw this phone up there, it's going to come down. There's no way that it's going to hang around there, right? So the law of attraction says whether you believe again or you do not believe, it says you attract who you are. You attract who you are. And I see it most of the time when I am with my husband and we are fighting over something. And, I'm busy saying, why are you like this? Why are you stubborn? And to me, I don't know if it's because I'm a coach or because I'm awakened to this truth. I only see myself, like literally seeing myself in my husband. And I'm like, this guy is me. But it's so hard to accept that he is stubborn and I'm not stubborn. Girl, boy, I'm telling you. So committing to yourself means that you can attract, actually, you will attract people who are committed to themselves. And if somebody is committed to themselves, then they can commit to you. I always see it that we get into relationships with people, especially romantic relationships with people who do not commit to themselves, and we have an expectation that they can commit to us. If they can't commit to you, how on earth are they going to commit to, if they can't commit to themselves, how on earth are they going to commit to you? So that is what I want you to think about. And let me get my notes. I like to talk from the top of my head. That's like Coach Malibu, but I want to also say everything that I've written here. So guys, as you all know, I teach about the things that I have. Most of the things that I teach about is the things that I have walked through and I have learned, then I teach. even though some of the things I did, like, you can't go through everything. And no. Some of the things comes to me as an awakening or as a download. The truth from God. I'm hearing from God, right? But this one of self-love, I know, because especially this one of commitment, I know because I've walked through that path. So before 2014, I was, if we can get a record of my relationships, guys, we literally sometimes with my husband sit and laugh, right? Because I am not a church girl who is so holy. I have been in the world and I understand. So my previous relationships before 2014 was literally a mess. A mess that I had to fight other women. We were, those type of things that even people today are still experiencing, that you have to fight another woman, that who and who was sleeping there and all that. I experienced that in my relationships. And I was so tired because as well at work, actually my life was just not, it was boring because there was nothing. At work I had things that I was facing, it was just chaos in my life. And I decided by that time, I did not know the information that I'm going to tell you today. But then I walked through that, and now I'm looking back and I realize, wow, I just decided that I'm going to take up an area of my life that is that where I would not blame any other person. So I stopped dating, literally, and I had to continue with work. I had to go to work, but I stopped this thing of blaming other people, but took one area of my life, which was fitness. Some of you know the story. I will try to wrap it up. So I decided to go into a fitness program that was written by me. I didn't know how to lose weight and all these things, but I was just wanting to commit to myself. Little did I know that was a spiritual act. That is the reason why I say to people, I know people feel so good when they are in the church, right? When they go to church, they feel so holy. I feel so holy when I exercise, because to me, exercising is a spiritual act. And we'll talk about that some other time. And I took this journey of committing to myself through fitness. And 10 months later, I lost so much, right? And before that, let me go back again. I met with my husband. By then, he was not my husband, in 2013. When I met this guy, I thought, this guy, I will never date this guy. He's a DJ, he's all that, and plus the influence of the world about the stereotypes about DJs loving women and all these things, right? So I saw him and I'm like, nope, this guy, I'm not going to do anything with him. So 2014, then I get into this process of finding myself, and I found my fitness, committed one area. I committed to it and I got out. Then I decided I wanted to write a book, because a lot of people, while I was actually writing a book, this book called The Journey, a lot of people were asking me, how did you then lose weight? I had to now, explain to everyone, and I decided, let me also put this in the book, because the book is all about transforming your life as a woman. And I decided to write it, to add it in the book. Then Jan of 2015, Facebook now, this is when I had worked on myself. If you can read this book, you will understand. I have programs about meditation. So meditation did not start when it did not start last year. I had been meditating all my life. And so in 2015, after I wrote the book, I needed to publish the book, and I needed to do launching the book and all that. And just when I was thinking about this book and how am I going to launch it, I needed so many things. Now Facebook request, it will suggest people that either or they go to the same place that you go to. I don't know how they find these people, but anyway, then Facebook suggested me to my husband. By then he was not my husband, and now this guy is seeing this cute transformed lady who has everything, who has figured out. She's now a motivational speaker and all that, and he falls in love with this person. But before he could even fall in love with me, what he did was that he was talking to me. Oh, what happened to you? I then, we were talking, and later on he told me that he has PA systems, so those mics and whatever. And I needed by the time to publish my book, and I hired his equipment to the book launch, and that is how everything all started. Now, God, in 2013, when I look back, I see that God was just talking to me. Some things are spiritual, and and God was literally talking to me, showing me my husband, and showing my husband his wife, and then saying, go and do the work, commit to yourself, because he also had his own story where he was not committed to himself. And now he came back, he committed to himself, and I did the work also of committing to myself. The more I lost weight, the more I read about how to transform your life, the more I spent more time with myself, and we will talk about other things as we go on day 5, I think, or day 4. We will talk more about self-care and things like that, and falling in love with yourself. So I did that work, and he was doing it. 2013, we did not even know about that. But after then, when we met, then we went into this process of working on ourselves. Little did we know that we were working on ourselves for us to be married, for us to be together. And today we are blessed with our son, Nkosi, who's turning 20 months today. Can you believe it? Right? So God is, or the universe will always show you the people, or you will always attract the people that you are. So if you are attracting somebody who is unfaithful, there is an area of your life that you are unfaithful. If you are attracting people who do not commit to you, there is an area of your life, and commitment and faithfulness go hand in hand. And I see this mainly with people who are trying to lose weight. MS. People are trying to lose weight, then we can't do them, everything else. We forget that we were trying to lose weight, and we are doing all sorts of things. And then Monday, again, we go. I also go through that process, but I don't stay there. So I have committed, actually, to fitness for 6 years. That is the reason why on the 5th year, when I was pregnant, I was still running, because my body was not surprised with what I was doing. I had just ran 90 kilometers by that time, and committed to the program of if you want to finish comrades, you just don't wake up in the morning and then run comrades. You have to go through a process of training and all that. So I committed to that. But I'm not saying that I'm perfect. All I am saying is that I want to share my story with you, that I was also there in an area where I was blaming the government, I was blaming my boss, but I never committed to myself. And when I started with the fitness part, then I could, commit to investing in myself. Now I have a program that I have paid for. A lot of people don't want to pay for themselves because they don't want to commit to themselves. So now, because I have went through a process of self-love, of self-healing, of accepting myself, now I can even pay money for myself. I'm not stingy for myself. So today we all about committing to self. If you want to love yourself, but this is another thing. In a relationship, when somebody loves you, you believe automatically it's an expectation that they are going to commit to you. They are going to love you the way you are, whether you have kids, whether you are big, you are small, whatever it is that is in your life. If you lose your job, they're still going to commit to you, right? So this is what we are going to do to ourselves. We are going to commit to ourselves the dreams that we have. Yesterday, we were talking about the dreams as when we were young, that we used to have dreams and all that. We are going to commit to that today. We are going to take a pledge that I'm going to commit to my dreams and myself. And whatever that you choose today, I don't want you to choose that I'm going to commit to my husband, no, or I'm going to commit to my wife, no. I want you to write down the things. That is exercise number 1. Writing down the things that you are going to commit to that are nothing outside of yourself. So it will be like, okay, I am going to commit to losing weight, or I'm going to commit to drinking water, 5 liters of water every day, or whatever. I don't know why people are drinking so much water. I'm drinking 2 liters and I'm done. Really, really. So you are going to commit to the things and your dreams, your aspiration that maybe you wanted to get your PhD, and then, life happened, you had kids. Now you have committed your life to kids and you have forgotten about your dream. So that's the first exercise. Write down the things that you want to commit to, right? And the second exercise now is to learn how to say no. A lot of people don't even know how to say no. They don't. I have a friend of mine who likes helping people. You can call and say, hey, I need 50 rand, she will give you. And then you say, hey, Nkosi is not feeling well, can you please take care of it? She will do. Because what? We don't address the issues that, do I need to really, do I have money to give to this person? You see, now people are calling me while I'm busy. Why? Huh? Do I have money to give to this person? I have heard in most of this, in most of my coaching, and even with this thing on social media, that people will literally take credit for their boyfriends or girlfriends, taking credit in your name just because you cannot say no. You see the problem of not saying no. You're going to say yes to everything, even though it wears you down. For myself, I do not have credit. I cannot imagine my husband saying, go and take credit for me. Unless if I want to, unless if I know that it's going to benefit me. But boyfriend and husband, I do, okay, we are together in this. But when it's just a boyfriend or a girlfriend, even if they say I love you, I will never do that. So learning how to say no. No, I do not have money. No, I do not have. And we have been taught again that is the reason why we give so much and we give out of an empty cup. We have been taught that giving is actually it's a spiritual law. It's God wants us to give, and our giving is not coming from a place of abundance. It's coming from a place of lack. Most of the time, we are giving because we want to bet on something that if I give, then I'm going to receive. And I spoke about it on Facebook that one day I realized that I have been giving tithe to the church, which is a good practice, but I was giving from a place of fear and betting and saying, I'm giving you 10% of my money, God. Then I was waiting for God to give me, 10 times that or whatever times that. And to be honest, I became so broke in my life. Broke. Because what? Because I was not giving from a place of abundance. I already have money. And if I give, I am giving not because I am expecting to get back, but because I have enough. More than enough. So for people who always are giving people money and all that, and after that they come complain that I paid for their school fees, I did 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and they don't even see that I have done this for them. It's because you are giving from a place of lack, and you are not going to get that back. You are never going to get that back. So, hi Tabi. So that is what we are doing today. When you commit to yourself, you learn how to say no. That I do not have money. Myself, they know, and this is a boundary that both my husband and I we have did, that I'm not going to give. And this is what actually my father taught me as well. When I say I don't have money, I am saying that I have 5,000 in my account. And the reason why I put 5,000 in my account is because I am driving a very expensive car. So if this car decides to break or whatever, I need money so that I can go and fix it. I have a son who's 20 months. If this son decides that he is going to be sick, I need to have money in my account so that I can take him to the best health care. I also need, expensive things, expensive champagne, expensive whatever. And I don't want to be the one who would be calling people and asking them, can you borrow me money? I don't want to be that. So that is the reason why when people then would know that, oh, Malebukana, when she says she doesn't have money, then she says she has a 5,000. But that 5,000, you are not in my budget. If I have 5,000 in my account and you come and ask for money, I don't have money because that is not within my budget. And some people will have 500 and still want to help people from a place of being, they are lacking, they don't have money for transport, but they are doing it just because, so that people can applaud them. And we're going to talk about this, that you need to applaud, you need to clap hands for yourself, you need to congratulate yourself so that you don't need to go out and look for these things out. Some people are giving people money and doing all these things because they want people to say, yeah, you are strong. Yeah, you are. But that's not true. If you know you are strong, you don't have to, have somebody coming to tell you what you are not, what you are. You already, it should be within you. It should be within you. So that is number one. Commit to yourself, and then now be honest with yourself, which again goes back to if Tabi comes and say, can you please borrow me 5,000? Be honest with yourself first before you can be honest with Tabi, and ask yourself, do I really have this money? Do I have money to give to Tabi? And why am I giving her? Why am I giving her money? And you will understand sometimes we are giving people money because we want, to be, for people to clap hands for us. So be honest with yourself. That is number two. Then you are going to write down this thing, that this week I am committing to finishing the 5-day program, the 5-day challenge, drinking water, whatever that you want to commit to today. And this week, you're going to write it down. Write it down. The book of Habakkuk says, write down your dreams. It might have been something that, you wanted to lose weight, but you always fall off the wagon and all these things. It's okay. But just write it down and say, this week I am committing to exercising 3 times a week, drinking water, having fruits in between 5 meals and all that, so that I can lose weight. That is what you're going to write, right? And then the second thing is this month. I know this month is almost done, right? It is almost done, but you can actually say, this month I am committing to earning 10,000 from everything that I am doing. Hello, Nati. Hello. Yes, Ntantla. Yes. Know the power of saying no. That, right? That. If somebody taught me this years back, I would have been a millionaire. So you are also going to write, this month I am committing to earning 10,000 from my side job. For an example, I am committing. And what is it, in order for you to earn 10,000, what is it that you need to do? I need to get into my sacred space and meditate and manifest, or I need to go out and go and speak and look for jobs, and whatever it is, you are committing to it. Remember, guys, this is a 5-day challenge, but this is a lifetime challenge. And I don't want to call it a challenge. Let's just say a program. It's not a challenge, it's a program. This is a lifetime program that you need to do, incorporate it with the things that you are doing. When going back to the first one, when Tabi says, let's go out and party and have this and this, you remember that you had committed to drinking water, and how many times? 8 glasses of water a day. And if you are going there to party and all that, it's going to derail you from your goal. Then you say, you go back to what? No, I can't go. And your no is coming from a place of peace, not that you want to show her that you can do. No, you are coming from a place of peace because you know who you are. You know what is it that you want, right? And you are being honest. Again, it goes back to being honest with yourself. If I want to lose weight and I'm going clubbing the whole weekend, then I'm not going to be able to reach my goals within that certain period that I have given myself. So I am saying no because, and you don't even have to explain to them, but when you explain to yourself, you say, I'm saying no because this is the opposite of what I am trying to have in my life, right? So I would also like you guys to participate. I have, for people who are not on my group, on my Facebook group, I think I should put up the link here. Request and do this work. Show us what you're doing. You know, let's get excited about loving ourselves, committing to ourselves, being honest with ourselves, learning to say no. You know, and this, I think I did the 5 days, but we needed like a whole lifetime to do all this. So I'm trying to incorporate everything in it. So their mantra, which is the affirmation for today, is then after you do this, keep on saying this at least 3 times a day for 5 minutes. You can put a timer. I always put a timer on my things. You can put a timer and do this for 5 minutes. I am more committed to myself and my goals. I am more committed to myself and my goals. Yesterday, I had a coach, Tamsi, talking about even making it a question. Why is it so easy for me to be committed to myself and my goals? Why is it? If you want to do it like that, then cool. But if you want to do it like, it's also cool. But keep on doing this this affirmation so that it empowers you. Because all of the time we are talking about how being fit and losing weight is so difficult, because the other thing is that we don't commit to ourselves, and we're talking things that are opposite to what we want to create or manifest in our lives. Yes, validation. Validation is a problem, guys. Oh my goodness. And some people I see, and me personally, they know that, hi guys, I've done the work. I've done the work on myself, and I'm not perfect. I'm not saying that I have arrived, but I've done the work to such a point that I know, you know, sometimes my husband, I used to tease him. He will be saying, you are beautiful, and I say, I know. But that was just a teasing thing. But I was just making it as if, you know, when somebody says you are beautiful, you should know yourself that you are beautiful. If somebody is going to say you are wearing, oh, that jacket is beautiful, you should know already that that thing is beautiful. Don't allow, firstly want other people external validation, people to say you are beautiful or you have money or you are strong before you know. You should know it yourself. So when other people are saying it, it's a confirmation. It's no longer something that it's a surprise, right? So that's it for today. We go, you learn to say no. What is it that you're going to say no to, right? And then you are going to learn also how to be honest with yourself. And you're going to write this week, what are you going to commit to, and then this month, what are you going to commit to. And then you take over again to December, because December, people don't commit to themselves. And we're going to talk about it on day 5, because I used to be in that space where I did not commit to myself. I just took this idea, December, you know, we don't sleep, we don't know, you know, that's another form of self-hate. But we'll talk about it. And thank you guys for tuning in here. I love you so much. I appreciate your time. Your time and your data or your Wi-Fi, whatever that you're using to watch me here. Thank you. And may God richly bless you. Goodbye.